Hey guys, um, I'm kind of improvising on this one. I don't even know how it's really gonna turn out because I just started like chopping certain things because I kind of had an idea of what I was gonna make, but uh, it's kind of improvised right now. But it's a falafel Mediterranean dish, falafel based. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I first started chopping these ingredients because I knew I was gonna use them. Or I still wasn't sure what I was gonna make, but I knew I was gonna use them. So it's cucumbers and some highlight cooking tomatoes and red onion. I knew I was gonna use them, so I just started chopping. So that's what that is right here. Okay. And then I have some kale, kale, whatever. That I just took the big chunky stems off and put in here because I knew I was gonna probably use some kale. I have some falafel that I made. Whoop! I had them all like lined up. These little like falafel balls. You can actually, I just cheat and buy the store-bought ones that are organic, non-GMO. So those have been cooked. I cooked those just for a few minutes at about like 300 degrees, and those are done. And then what I have in the other pan is some carrots. So here I'll show you. So I don't really know how. I guess I mean I thought I think you think about flavors. I thought carrots would. There's not a lot that really goes well with falafel outside of like the main like Mediterranean ingredients, but carrots I think would be good with it. They have a little bit of a sweetness, so it'll balance that saltiness and savoriness of the falafel. And I'm going to go and get some mint. I started growing some herbs outside. So I'll get some mint. I think mint will go good with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss the kale and those vegetables together, like almost like a salad. And then top it with falafel. And then serve it with some warm whole wheat tortilla, like chopped tortilla, so you can like you have your like fix of carbs and proteins and veggies and dipping all in one. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, so this shouldn't be too long. All I have to really do is chop some garlic. Oh wait, I need to stay over here so you can see me. Can you see me? Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna chop some garlic. So I already took the skin off of it. So now I'm just going to put it in the handy dandy garlic press. So I'm going to throw this in with my carrots. Just mash it out. Right now, Todd is at the hospital. His little baby girl, I shouldn't say baby, she's 15 years old, but still, his baby girl. Every dad's daughters are always their baby girls till the day they die. But anyway, she just had a extremely serious surgery. She had that's a good thing to say. She had very serious scoliosis where her spine went like this. I'm not kidding you. It was the x-rays. X-ray don't lie. And so, finally it got so bad, doctors like, hey, she's got to get the surgery. She's got to get it. Because if she doesn't, with that kind of that kind of scoliosis, you'll be paralyzed, or immobile, I guess I should say, very early if you don't get fixed. So it's definitely a blessing. She's able to get this done. The surgery went fine. She's just in so much pain right now. She can't move. She has to stay straight on her back. And, she's just having a lot of anxiety, She's like, her body's in survival mode. And, my heart goes out to her. It'll be a couple weeks. Luckily, she's young and her body's resilient. But it's going to take a couple weeks for all that for her to feel like herself a little bit at least. So, anyways, my heart's going out to her right now. All right, so I'm going to throw this garlic in with the carrots because that'll just make carrots taste better. Garlic kind of brings out, it's kind of like salt in a way. It brings out flavors. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to turn this off the heat because they were getting it was getting a little too hot. I'm going to turn the heat back on just so that it can simmer with the garlic can hang out with the carrots for a little bit. Medium-ish. So I feel kind of uncomfortable right now because I am a little bit improvising, but I think I know where I'm going with it. I think that's kind of how life is. It's just, you improvise. You improvise at every moment. Whatever just comes to you. As long as it's good, it's good. As long as it's good and it's not harming yourself or somebody else. Improvisation is awesome with musicians or anybody in a creative field. If they can be comfortable enough improvising, I think that's a blessing. Okay, so I'm going to do some mint with this. So I'm going to take you out and I'm going to show you my little courtyard, and I'm going to cut some mint so we can put some mint in this. Before I do that, I am just going to lower this heat a little bit because I don't want the garlic to burn. I'm going to do it real low. Waffles done, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Wipe my hands off. They're sticky with garlic. So I'm going to show you. Okay, this is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we'll just go this way. Like this? Okay. So here, dining room. Hey, dining room. And out here. So this is my courtyard. It's very simple. Fountain. Some flowers up there. Very simple. Anyways, over here I have some herbs. See those? Yeah, so just have some herbs there, some basil and sage and mint. So that's what I use a lot. So I'm going to take my mint and I just grab like this big one. A lot of times, well, that one's not good. That's not good. A lot of times you want to grab from the bottom of herbs or any plant because you don't want them to suck up all the energy life source so that the top ones that are the most succulent can't grow and can't thrive because they're trying to support their babies. The ones at the bottom, the little ones, are the babies. So they're trying to not take in the nourishment because they're trying to support their babies, but those are the ones, this is the part that you want to eat. So they will end up sacrificing their lives so the ones at the bottom can live. So I always take from the bottom. I guess it maybe doesn't matter where you take it from because they're all it's all the same anyways, but for this purpose we're gonna I'm just gonna do on the bottom. It's a pretty background for my little son. Okay. Alright, now we go back in. Oh, this is the Buddha. See the Buddha? Say hello to the Buddha. That's a 100-year-old Buddha from India. No, not 100, 1,000. I mean 1,000-year-old. There's turquoise and rubies all over it. 1,000 years old from ancient India. Peace. Okay, almost done. All right. Now we're just gonna chop this. Oh, I'm gonna turn my the heat back on here so that this can all the carrots and the garlic can properly be heated. And the carrots are gonna add some sweetness to it also. So that's a good thing. So I have my sauce here. The sauce that I made is my sauce. All I mixed was I mixed these three things. Annie's Goddess dressing, organic of course. Non-GMO chipotle veganaise. Whoop, whoop. And this Trader Joe's eggplant garlic spread, which all it has is eggplant, peppers, tomato, sunflower oil, garlic, and pepperoni peppers. So it's very good for you, very low, no fat, very low in calories. So I mix all that together, so it's going to be kind of like my little sauce for what's going on here. So anyways, I'm going to chop this on my cutting board over here. My mint. So I guess that's why I seem a little flustered, because I didn't plan this. It's all improvised. So I'm having to like talk on improvisation. I didn't plan on anything, so forgive me, but whatever. Take it or leave it, right? Okay. And I think that might be like something you can learn in life. If you can act really amazing just on the spot, I think that's a good sign for anybody. So as long as you keep balance and control and calmness, it's all good. The simplest energy can be really calming to people. Like I was in line today at Michael's, that like craft store. I was buying some like candles, little stuff, and there was a long line. This little girl in front of us, screaming and crying. Oh my gosh, life is about to end right before her eyes or something. And I had my little dog with me. I usually don't ever bring Raton with me anywhere, but I was feeling lonely today, so I'm like, oh, I'll bring Raton out with me. Alright, that's done. I'll bring Raton with me. And, like, this little girl, she just saw Raton. Raton's about 3 pounds. He's a 3-pound black Chihuahua. And she sees Raton, and she just immediately, she's like, that's a really cute puppy. Can I pet him? So, it was a long line. I sat there for 10 minutes, and it like brought peace to her because he was so calm that it brought peace to her. It's like when you bring peaceful energy, it makes others peaceful. If you bring bad energy or uptight energy, it'll do the same thing. It'll make others uptight or feel bad. It is a very strong thing that people don't understand. I notice it all the time, like when I'm in certain moods. You know, you put a certain energy out there, and it's reciprocated, whether you want it to or not. So be aware of that. So that's why you should always put out goodness. I'm gonna put all this away. Like things out that I don't need anymore. All clean and organized. So this is done, so I'll put that away. And I think we're ready to just kind of put this together. So while I heat up these tortillas, these whole grain tortillas, that all they have is, I think I showed you these the other day. It's just whole wheat flour, barley, flax, and that's it. So you just want to, again, stay simple with the ingredients. So I'm just going to put 2 of these in the oven just to warm them up. Again, but you want to be careful not to burn them. You just want to warm them. You don't want them to be like, all right. So I'm going to put all of these ingredients from the cutting board onto my kale, including the mint, everything. It's going to go in here. And so now I'm going to cut my little falafel balls. My falafel balls. That doesn't sound very appetizing, does it? Falafel balls. I happen to like balls. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to chop these into thirds. My falafel balls. I hope everybody had a good weekend. If you guys hung out with good friends and family, and you had good weather, and everything's just perfect because that's how it should be. You manifest bad or good. Bad thoughts manifest bad things. Good thoughts manifest good things. They have to be genuinely good thoughts. Because you can fake thoughts. You can fake good thoughts, but if it's not genuinely from the heart, it doesn't really mean anything. It might as well be a bad thought, and that too will generate more bad thoughts. And it has to come from the heart. And that comes through gratitude and compassion and humbleness and appreciation. Okay, so I lost my screen. Almost done. So I just chopped these into quarters or thirds, I mean. And I'm just going to put a little bit of salt on. I'm going to put a little bit of this African smoke onto them. I don't even speak correctly. Here, here. And then, not much olive oil, but a little bit of olive oil drizzle. What's left? Not much left of it. Okay, so these are warm enough now. I'm going to turn that off. Put this aside. And all I'm going to do is put my sauce onto this little, some of the sauce, not all of it, but most of it, because the rest of it we're going to use for like dipping the tortilla. And okay, so here I have the sauce on the salad. And we're going to mix this up really quickly. Oh, I found a little stem. Stem on there. Those stems are like, you really can't even eat those stems. I was happy though. Todd said Samantha, his daughter, she was able to finally get some sleep. She hasn't been able to sleep. And sleep is so important for your immune system. And when you're in a healing, the most intense kind of healing process there is, immunity is key. So I'm really happy that she was able to get some sleep today. I think that probably made her feel much better. Okay, so that's all mixed up. And now I'm going to add the carrots and the garlic to my salad mixture. Again, I'm improvising all of this, and it might turn out actually better than you think. I love carrots. They add for something that's like a lot of Mediterranean dishes are very salty, so the carrots are really going to add a nice sweetness to the whole thing. Oh, and the pretty color too. Very pretty color. Okay. But yeah, that does add a nice, pretty color. Sorry, I'm doing this at night, so the lighting's really bad. But okay. So I'm just gonna plate this now, and we'll be done. Okay. How am I gonna plate this? I'm gonna do a big plate like this, and a little serving dish that's really cute, and this for the salad. So what we're gonna do here is I have this big plate, a little dish for the sauce, and then a bowl for the salad. So I'm gonna take the salad part of it and put that in the bowl. And this is just full of fiber and protein and vitamin A and vitamin B and vitamin C. This whole salad, besides the carrots, is raw, so your body's going to use that energy even better. Okay, and then I'm gonna top it with the falafel. I'm just gonna do. And the reason I'm making this is because like earlier Todd was like craving falafel, And I was like about to make him some falafel, and then he had to run out and leave to go see Sam, his daughter. So I couldn't make it for him. So hopefully when he comes back and he's a little stressed out, he'll bring a little bit of peace. Okay, and then here I have some extra here, obviously, so we'll just put that aside. And then I'm going to put this remainder of the sauce in this little bowl here. Actually, that bowl's too big. Whatever, it's a pretty bowl. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. Okay. And then I'm just going to slice these right on the counter. Slice these. Ever so gently. And with this too, you can take the tortillas and play with the salad. You know, if you want to put the falafel on the tortilla and dip it or whatever, you can get kind of creative. So I'm just gonna plate it like that, and here it is. Where's my living room? I never see their living room. Nobody ever sits in there. But it's nice. Okay, so here it is. All right, so I'll name this something. I'll name this something on the website so you can go and see the actual full recipe, and it'll make a little more sense because this whole thing was just kind of like an improvised mess. But I hope you make this, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it nourishes your body and makes you feel good. All right, I hope everybody has a really good week. Peace and love.